What up, MD? This is Jason IFBB Pro here, Sarasota. We're going to be taking you through a little back workout in my gym of Lifestyle, Family, and Fitness. And let's get started. Right now, we just started the diet. This is actually the first day of my diet. Hani has got me doing some cardio in the morning, and keeping the intensity up during the workouts is crucial. So I'm going to take you through a little bit of a workout, and then later in the day we're going to stop by the shop, show you where you guys have seen it before, where I work and run business. Show you around, show you some things you maybe haven't seen before, and we'll go from there. You guys might notice in the clip of back training, my range of motion is extremely short, very abbreviated. The range of motion, I like to keep it short and to the point, where there's a constant tension the entire time. In the beginning of my training, my upper body I had always trained with a full range of motion, and my lower body I had always trained with partial range of motion, and my lower body excelled with that. So this past year and last year I've been concentrating on keeping constant tension with my upper body as well, and just working on a big pump, as big as possible. And I really believe that within each muscle's full range of motion, there's a more important range of motion that you're going to get the most amount of muscle growth. And that's what people have to find out for themselves, is what part of that range is going to really get the muscles to grow and stay full and pop. Back in the day when I first was getting started in the lifting, I had watched the Unbelievable DVD with Ronnie in it, and I'd noticed he had also incorporated partial range of motion. He never did a full range, and ever since then, applying that to my body, that's definitely made a world of a difference. It's easier on my joints. The pumps are way better, and I feel as though I grow pretty darn quickly. So it works for me. I'm not saying it's going to work for everybody, but it definitely works for me. As far as my range of motion goes, I did a lot of experimenting, in my younger years, and I'd met a guy named Jeff Hall, and he had taught me the basic, lifts and compound movements, and he had taught me also the importance of constant tension on the muscle for maximum muscle growth. And once I've tried it, from then on, I was just, I was hooked. I couldn't train any other way. I just noticed the response from the muscle was just unbelievable in comparison to doing a full range of motion. I was always big in the leg training. My father had always emphasized legs, because nobody really has legs. So I first, I started killing my legs when I was really young, and it definitely worked. As far as the constant tension, range of motion, I've always incorporated that into my leg and hamstring, calf routines, and I definitely believe it shows. Those muscle bellies right now are just ridiculously thick and full, and I'm trying to just concentrate on my upper body to bring it up to match my lower body. As far as some might say my range of motion is not effective, or I need to be doing a full range of motion. I hear it all the time. Sometimes guys get on the boards and criticize me for my partial range of motion, but it's something that I've developed over the years, and it works for me. Like I said, it might not work for you. It's just something you need to figure out for yourself. You need to go through your exercises and really listen to the muscle, listen to what your body's telling you, because it'll tell you whether it's going to work or not. The pumps, you got to be paying attention to your pumps, your strength, and really feel what you're doing. Don't just go through the range of motion. blindly, and you'll start to notice a much bigger difference in how you develop that muscle.
I need to be tighter. I need to push down. God damn it.
My pre-workout shake, during workout shake, and post-workout shake. The pre-workout shake is just to keep, to shuttle in a bunch of carbs, jack up my insulin levels to keep me really anabolic during the workout. The shake during my workout is to keep me going, keep the insulin levels high, keep me out of being catabolic, and to keep that workout intense and long, because I like to train with a little higher volume. So a shake during the workout is pretty important to me. And then my post-workout shake, again, is to spike insulin and keep me anabolic and start the recovery process as fast as possible. In this clip, you guys, I just started my diet. This is day one. Hani's got me. He's going to be doing my pre-contest prep for the New York Pro. So I'm actually waiting on further instruction as we speak. And as far as my off season went, I'd gotten up to about 300 pounds. That's the biggest that I've ever weighed. And definitely at last year, my off season, I think I got up to about 280, 285. And this year's definitely a little heavier. Body fat is relatively the same or a tad bit less.
3.8.
So we're gonna start shredding it up and leaning out, drying out, all that fun stuff, with a bunch of cardio and a good clean diet and a ton of training to really bring it in tight for the New York. Between last year's off season at 280 and this year's, I've definitely put on a good 20-something pounds in between off seasons, and people are going to ask, what do I maybe attribute that to? I believe, pounding a ton of good food, a lot of hard training is crucial. Not missing a meal, you'd be amazed that missing one meal can actually, affect the entire week. I believe, it's like a rock. You're dropping a pebble in a pond. Those waves, they're going to hit the shoreline whether you can see it or not. And I think it's extremely important that you get all the nutrition you need and you train as hard as possible to get the full amount of growth that you can each off season. All right, guys, this is going to wrap up this back workout, and we're going to go home, do a little post-workout shake and a little beef action with some rice, and that's going to wrap up today. And I will see you guys tomorrow for a little leg workout.